So yeah, question says implement a function. I'll just move proceed. I'll just move this chat window away. Wait a minute. Okay. So it says that implement a function find index. We have array predicate from index 0. Take that takes an array of values of function predicate and an optional from index number argument and returns the index of the first element in the array that satisfies the provided test function predicate. Okay, find index, array predicate and from index. Array, the array to inspect, predicate the function invoked per iteration. Okay, the function is invoked with three arguments, value, index and array, and from the index to search from. Okay, so looks pretty easy to me, and this function returns the index of the first element in the array that satisfies the provided testing function. Otherwise it returns -1, indicating that no element passed the test. So let's say um, so the predicate will do that job, right? Like I don't have to worry about anything, isn't it? Yeah, basically that's what I gotta do. um, so what I think is what should be happening here is I should be starting um, from index, and we'll go until array dot length I plus plus, and what we'll do here is predic um, predicate dot call this, and what else we what do we pass to it? Predicate gets value, which is array of I, then the index, isn't it? Index, yeah, I, and then the array itself. So we have this everything, but I think um, what we should look out for is if predicate equals to undefined, then return -1, or array dot length. If not array dot length, then we have to return this guy. But other than that, we return the index of the found element, else -1. So predicate, does it then send true or false, return um, I, or return -1? Isn't okay, yeah, that's what we gotta do, I guess. So this passed, handles negative start index. Okay, so HK is your, oh, I should have read this. Your function should handle negative and out of the bound indices. Negative indices integer count back from the last element in the array. -1 means that the element in the array, -2 means that the second last element, and so on. Out of bound if index is less than, if index given index is less than minus array dot length, start searching from 0. So in the last last question, they did a trick for it to make it positive. Yeah. So what should we do? Should we see what we did in the earlier question, all practice questions? Okay, there was a 2 day gap, I guess, after the February 2. Okay, this is 17, 20, and 25. Okay, so okay, I guess how should we go back to that question? What I'll do is I'll copy paste this in here and go back to the list. 500 plus, right? Yeah. And we did this, oh, fill. We did fill. And yeah, what it did was, if start is less than 0, then minus start is greater than length, is greater than the array dot length, then we'll so what we can do is, okay, from index, if from index is minus from index is greater than, so what was written here basically was, if out of bound, if index is less than, which is like opposite of what we are doing, or which says the same thing, if minus index, if minus from index is greater than length. Oh, okay, so what we can do is, if from index is less than minus array dot length, if it is less than minus array dot length, then 0, start from 0, else length plus start. From index, okay. um but let's say if this is the array length is 6. Okay, and the minus starting index is minus 40, let's say. um, then minus 40 is minus 40, um, less than minus 6, yes it is. So yeah, 0 would be the starting point. But let's say if it is not minus 3, then then 6 minus 3, okay, yeah, so length, yeah, so this works basically. So our from index is good, but let's see if that works out. Okay, but yeah, if from index is less than 0, then only will do this, right? Otherwise we don't have to do it. One field, start a handle negative start index, predicate, oh start, oh sorry, my bad. So from index, so find index number, predicate was given and -2, to be 3 received 0. Oh, we gotta do this as well. So now it passed. Okay, cool. Okay, so the thing is we gotta do this from index, from if from index is less than 0 and from index is less than, like the value is like -100, -150, and whereas our array is like only 6, so at that point we it is way out of bound, right? So we are setting it to 0. If else um, it is like -2, -3, and it is inbound, then we simply add them to find the index from the last point, right? So yeah, that's what we do. Okay, cool. This one is good, but GFE, accordion. Okay, okay. So I guess I've done a lot of these, but what I want to do is basically um, sorting max. Okay, these were asked to me. Find index, find last index. Let's from pair. Okay, importance, high importance. Okay, looks like this data merging is very important. Um, okay, data set of a gym session looks like this. Each session has the following fields: user ID of the session's user, duration of the session in minutes, array of equipment used during the session in alphabetical order. There are only 5 different equipments. Implement a method merge data which is used to return a unified view of each user. Implement a method merge data which is used to return a unified view of each user's activity by merging data from each user. It has interface merge data sessions. Session from the same user should be merged into one object. When merging, sum up the duration fields, combine all the equipment used, deduplicating the values and sorting alphabetically. Okay, so let's see. The order of the result should always remain unchanged from the original set. And in the case of merging sessions with the same user, the row should take the place of the earliest occurrence of that user. The input object should not be modified. Oh, okay. So the following example uses the data set above. So what I understand is the way these guys are placed should not change. So user 8, okay, so we gotta have this, okay, yeah, and user 7 which had first occurrence basically, so all these will be added back to um, this guy, and duration will be also added, isn't it? Yeah, duration will be added, okay, and then 1 and 2, okay, and it says that the object should not be modified, so return array. Okay, 8712, 8712. So the first occurrence should always stay intact, right? So I'm just thinking, how can we do this? Okay, um ha first thing is, should we create a new array and push all the data in there? um yeah, that's my first guess, or else use a hash map, then store the occurrence of each object, each unique user in there, add the duration and this guy. Oh yeah, we can do that, we can totally do that. Yeah, and by the way, do we have to also alphabetically sort this? Implement a method, sum of dura combine all equipment used, deduplicating the values, and so bike dumble. What is the bike dumb? Oh, okay. So looks like we cannot even deduplicate these items. They should be unique, all in all. So okay, what I think is deduplicating the values and sorting alphabetically. Okay, yeah. What I think is, um, I'll use hash map, and set, and set. So okay, so what I'll do is loop through all sessions, um, create a unique key and um, value would be object with duration and equipment. Duration would be number, and this guy would be set, so we'll have unique, and then while returning, we will create a new array and perform and loop through the hash map, right? So that will retain the order, and then and sort the equipment. So time complexity time complexity would be n, where we are going to loop through it, n um, into n, sorry, plus n into sorting the set log m, whatever the value of set is. So removing the constants, will have n into log m, and space complexity would be would be n, right? N, yeah. So this would be the thing. So let's do the let's set up the hash map. Const session map is equal to new map. So this is the first map that will have, and then what will loop through all the session for let I is equal to 0, I is less or users of session, or let's call it session, first session. If so, session map dot set session dot user, so here we are setting up. So what I'll do is I'll do it by traditional way. If um, session map dot has session dot user, then what we'll do is const duration, and let's get equipment equals to session map dot get session dot user. Okay, so duration plus equals to, okay, let's call it let, because we are going to change the value. Let duration is equal to what is session dot duration, and then equipment dot add session, will just spread this guy, session dot equipment. Okay, so once we have that, once we okay, once we have that, then we'll do this thing. Else if we are encountering it for the first time, then all we gotta do is session map dot set session dot user comma duration and new equip equip equipment new set session dot equipment. Okay, so that's how we'll get all the sessions filled in. Now we have created unique key and values here, um, and then value would be object. So this one also we have taken care in this one while returning and sort the equipment. So last part, um, we'll do it here. So what we have to do is for lead, um, so key value of session map dot entries. If I do that, then we'll get both the things, key and value. And then what we gotta do is um, const res is equal to an empty array, res dot push. What we gotta do is we have both the things now. um, uh, so const, now we gotta take duration and equipment out of the session, out of the hash map, and then get key, whatever the key is, and then we gotta push user is key, then duration is duration, equipment is array dot from equipment dot sort a comma b a minus or a dot local compare b. I guess that's what we have to do. um, uh, we can also const temp is equal to this, and this temp will be basically assigned to this. I might be wrong on this one because I'm not locally compare. I guess local compare it is. We can double check local compare JavaScript. So yeah, we are right. So local compare, how is it used? String 1 local compare string 2, we are right. So here data merging, we are going to do it like this, res dot push, everything looks good to me right now, and then we are going to just return the result. So for now I think this is great, but let's run this and see. Empty data. Okay, okay, add, I cannot add it. um, oh sorry, my bad. So we have to destructure it in here. Now let's run this. Okay, so this looks nice. Equipment user, can I just see what am I getting back? Console oh sorry, console.log, result is res. So let's see. Oh, result is coming as empty. um, why is that? Oh yeah, we didn't need value per se, but yeah, we can always do this, right? um, instead of this again I did that mistake of destructuring value. I shouldn't have called that and then this guy. Okay, so once we have done this, then run it, then see the console, still empty. um, let's clear the console and then let's run it again. Go to console, result is empty empty. Okay, fair enough. So just tell, we'll just try to debug it using console logs. Console log, we'll just see hash map what it turned out to be. We have session map in there, so let's see. Our console log is empty. We'll see what it brings back. So session map, okay, sessions. I'm doing exactly what is here. Session. Okay, so I'm doing exactly what is required, but still. Okay, wait a minute. Sorry, I was looking at a wrong one. Okay, data object. Why duration is okay? Now I can see 50 at least, and an array of, oh, BENCH. Oh, okay, that's not what I wanted. But okay, what if I do it like this in array, or if I simply give it like this, will that work? Okay, now it worked. Bench set. Okay, tumble by kettlebell. Okay, now it worked out. Superb. But the way the result is coming out as empty, that's concerning me. My hash map looks great to me. I'll clear this, run it again. Let's see. There's two, right? So first input was, second was this guy, right? And I just want to see edit test cases, or okay, this is okay, test cases. Okay, let's see test cases. Oh, these are the small test cases. So we have barbell one, we have 8 7 8, so 2 should be there, and we have 8 and 7 which are all unique. Okay, so code, here I just want to see console.log. Duration is duration, and equipment is equip equipment. I just want to see that console. I'll clear this off, run it again. Oh, it's not even coming in here. Session map. Loop through map dot entries JavaScript. So that's how I did it, right? Session map dot entries, and then console.log key value. Let's do this. Why is it not even going in here? Okay, let's do this. Keys key. I don't want this. I don't want this. Yes. Okay. Okay. Session map dot key. Yeah. So something is wrong. Okay. What did they do? Why they are pushing clone session? Sort equipment of each session converted. Else. But okay. So what I'll do is I'll copy this guy over. Let's go to ChatGPT. I just want to make sure my searches are not there. so nothing is there. um, for the above I'll just, yeah, nothing is there, so no need to worry. um, for the above question, I have coded out the following solution. What is going wrong? So where is my solution? I have, I'll control Z everything from here. Okay, so looks good to me. And then I'll just use this, find my query, and then just paste it there. Your approach is close, but you have two key issues in your implementation: incorrect use of set and add for equipments. The line equipment.add does not correctly add multiple equipment to where? Where does it has the add? Oh, this guy. Okay, then also I don't have anything. Okay, the add method, only accepts a single value, so should use for each or new set. Okay, so my bad, I have to, okay, let's see what it has to do for this one. Session equipment for each equipment, user data dot user data equipment. So there is session, we got the user data, oh, for every, oh, corrected, okay, so for everything it's adding it in there. But equipment, this else also it should add, right? Like, why creating a new set again? Oh, oh, no, no, no. Okay, okay, this is right. Okay, so I agree with this. I agree with this. Okay, so I agree with this. And then so what it does is, this guy, it respects the order in which it is inserted, right? So but this step looks like unnecessary. Okay, so basically it's asking me to replace this entire thing and then run this. Still, right? Still it fails. I don't know what's the problem with this guy. And if I take the solution from this one, then it will work perfectly fine, right? क्या फालतू करी. Okay. Okay, now no, that's not fair because my solution is was close, but why is this running? Not sure. Hmm. I guess this is a bad coding thing to put an issue. Okay, but yeah, there's a looks like this is a problem. Um, but I'll take the correct solution. But my approach was more or less correct. Um, yeah. So next, what should we do? Data merging we did, deep clone, event emitter, get elements by style. Deep omit, memoize, squash object. Okay, so I think this is good for today, and then probably I'll do another one for next day. So I'm kind of preparing, not preparing, but I'm learning now performance optimization on front um, front end masters. I guess I took front end masters. So I took a course on this website. Hopefully I'll get something out of it. Yeah. So yeah. Um, I'll practice. I'll complete that course. Hopefully, my performance techniques will improve, and I'll write better code. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I'm stopping the stream. Bye bye.